The floodwaters had long receded, and the ark now rested upon solid ground. Humanity stood at the threshold of a new era. But what would God say to this remnant of mankind? And what sign would forever remind the world of his promise? A new beginning. As Noah, his family, and the animals stepped onto dry land, the air carried a fresh stillness. The devastation of the flood was behind them, but the responsibility of rebuilding lay ahead. The earth had been cleansed, yet the hearts of men still bore the mark of sin. God knew humanity's need for guidance, and he spoke words that would shape the course of life on earth. God's blessing to Noah. God blessed Noah and his sons, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth." It was the same command given to Adam, now renewed for a second beginning. The fear and dread of humans would fall upon every living creature, and from that moment, animals would become part of mankind's food. A change from the days before. The flood. Yet even in this provision, God placed boundaries. They were not to eat meat with its lifeblood still in it. And he declared that human life was sacred, warning that whoever sheds the blood of man by man, his blood would be shed for. Humanity was made in the image of God. The everlasting covenant. Then God made a covenant not only with Noah and his family, but with every living creature that had survived the flood. Never again would he destroy the earth by floodwaters. This was not a promise born of human merit, but of divine mercy and unshakable commitment from the Creator to his creation. The sign of the promise. To seal his word, God set his bow in the clouds. Whenever the rainbow appeared after a storm, it would serve as a reminder both to man and to God of the everlasting covenant between heaven and earth. It was a sign of peace, mercy, and hope stretching across the sky in brilliant colors. Noah's sons and a family rift. Life after the flood was not without struggle. One day Noah planted a vineyard, and from its fruit he drank wine and became drunk, lying uncovered in his tent. His son Ham saw his father's nakedness and told his brothers Shem and Japheth. But Shem and Japheth took a garment, walked backward, and respectfully covered their father, avoiding looking upon him. When Noah awoke and learned what had happened, he spoke a prophetic curse over Canaan, the son of Ham, and blessings over Shem and Japheth. These words would echo across generations, shaping the future of nations. The days of Noah's life. Noah lived 350 years after the flood. In total, his days were 950 years, and then he died, leaving behind a legacy of obedience, faith, and covenant relationship with God. Reflection. Genesis 9 reminds us that God's mercy is greater than his judgment, and his promises endure through every generation. The rainbow in the clouds still speaks today, a declaration of hope to a broken world. But as the story moves forward, humanity will once again drift from God's command, uniting in pride rather than obedience, and their ambition will reach toward the heavens themselves. Next time, Genesis 10. The nations spread across the earth,